Which is more important, sermons or parables or stories? Which is more, what's going to produce more fruit, more impact, right? Now, am I against sermons? No, I'm not. Pastors and teachers use sermons all the time. It happens on Sundays, it happens on evening church, and maybe on a Wednesday night. They have their purpose. And so what happens is you usually tell sermons that people of your own kind and culture and language understand. People of the world, they may hear a sermon, but it may not process it with them because you're using Christianese language, you're using the Bible scripture. It's basically a direct communication. And actually, this is biblical because we find Paul in the Bible writing the epistles where he tells to the Christians of that time and to us today the direct language of theology. Now, theology is really important. So what about parables? What about storytelling? Why is that so valuable as well? Well, sermons are like information dumps. They are processing data and facts that is a direct language communication. It kind of goes in one ear and out the other if you're not paying attention. And that's part of how the brain processes that kind of data. But if you want to produce transformation, if you want to produce revelation where you create a lasting moment, storytelling is that way to go. It's through narrative. You're creating an emotional experience that hopefully is visual. It grips the attention. It has a character or characters. It has a problem. It has scenes and setting and a whole sort of situation. And then the main character has to go on a journey and overcome. And there's that transformation in the end. And when my guests on the show have their own experience with these prophetic stories, or you watching with us, have the shared experience as well, you're going on that emotional journey. You're seeing it in your mind's eye, in your imagination, and then that journey takes us through a process, and hopefully it brings a revelation and transformation. So sermons are valuable when you're directly communicating theology. Stories are valuable when you want to produce lasting transformation and memory. Okay? So nothing bad about sermons, but there are all different purposes. And for what God has done for me is he wants to show and return the idea of story to the church. And so there's actually a scripture here. I'm going to kind of show this to you.